everyone, I love seeing you again. Now I want to share my knowledge about conditional sentences. Okay, there are three types of conditional sentences. Actually there are four, that is zero type, but I will not tell about it in this video. Let's begin with type 1. The tense for the main clause is present future and the subclause is present tenses. It shows present and future possibility. Let's see the example. People won't easily get infected if their immune system works well. It is possible that people get infected or people don't get infected. It depends on their immune system. There is a possibility that the students, in this sentence, the students go back to school or the online learning is lengthened. It depends on the vaccine and the medicine for this coronavirus. These conditions can make this main clause possibly to happen or not to happen. There are some variations for the main clause. You should take the opportunity if you are ready for the challenge. You may use modal verbs here, like can, may, must, shall. It depends on what you want to express. In this sentence, I want to have an advice. And you can have like this: manage your time well if you want to get success for both school and business. It is imperative sentences. And then you can see here, if you should find the mistakes in the information, let me know it first. So look at this. Should here is in the subclause, but here should is in the main clause. Of course, the meaning is different. Should here shows advice, but in here, this sentence should shows something or an action is likely to happen. Pay attention or some notes here. That type 1 can be used in polite requests. If you would tell me some tips on making those children listen to me, the learning process can be more conducive. Would you mind telling me? Would you like to tell me? Those sentences are the same, showing polite requests. And also, it can be used to indicate the willingness or refusal. If the leader will consider the proposal, we can help those people. There is an expectation about the leader's consideration on the proposal. Okay, now we go on to the second type. The tense for the main clause is past future and the subclause is past. And it shows present contrary to facts. Type 2 and type 3, actually, it is kind of imagination. We imagine the unreal situation. So, here, we imagine that the number of infected people would be decreasing if everyone were aware of protecting one to another. Because this is present contrary to the facts. This sentence, the sentence of the fact is in present. And it is contrary. How to show the contrary? You can have the antonym here. This is decreasing and this is increasing. Or you can change the form here. It is positive and it is negative. And then, okay, for the second example, if everyone could see the beauty of the harmonious life, there wouldn't be any social conflicts. I want to show you that we can use the modal verb here. In fact, everyone cannot see the beauty of the harmonious life, so there are some social conflicts still in present. And then the next, we would join wonderful traditional festivals if we were spending our holiday there. I want to show you that in the subclause you can use past continuous. In fact, we are staying at home, so we just watch them through television. You can explain the fact or explain the meaning of the sentence by using your own words, but just consider the meaning. As far as it is contrary and the tense is present, it's okay. The second type can also be used to tell an action in the subclass that we don't expect to happen. If a great tsunami swept our town, everyone would not be safe. Surely, we never expect the tsunami coming to our town. Okay. Now I want to tell you about type 3. The tense for the main clause is past future perfect, and the main clause is past perfect, and it says past contrary to the facts, the same as type the same as type 2. It is, we can actually we just imagine, but the fact is now the fact for type 3 is past. That's why the sentence in fact here is in past. We imagine the spread of the virus might have been controlled if the government had taken seriously on handling it at the beginning. In fact, the virus spread wildly because the governments were not serious in handling it at the beginning. You can use modal auxiliaries here. I use might, or actually you can use may to show the possibility, and you can also use could to show the possibility. Okay, the second, if the visitor had not been swimming in the sea, they would have been safe from the shark attack. You can have past perfect continuous. In fact, since the visitors were swimming in the sea, many of them couldn't avoid the attack. Okay, now it is about mixed types. If you want to if you want to express that the cause is in the past and then the effect or the result is in present, you can use the mixed types. So here is past perfect and here is the past future. In fact, if people had rational decision in electing their president, they would not regret today. People didn't think rationally, so they regret their choice now. The cause is in simple past and the result is now. Okay, I still have one more, that is inversion in conditional sentences. Inversion means that we invert the subject and the auxiliary in the subclause. In type 1, only the conditional sentence whose subclause containing should can have the inversion form. If you should have the damaged product, you may get your money back. The inversion. Should you have the damaged product? So you just put should at the front of the subject and then you omit if. Type 2. It is the same. Only the conditional sentence whose subclause containing to be that has the inversion form. If the description of the product were clear, there would be many people interested in buying it. So the inversion is were the description of the product clear. So you just put the auxiliary here at the front. And then for type 3, any conditional sentence can have the inversion form. You just put had at the front of the subject. Okay, I hope that you understand about conditional sentences, especially when you find it in a reading text or if you want to write conditional sentences, because type 1, type 2 and type 3, their meaning is different from one to another. Okay, it's enough. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.